I must be one in a million, because within 9 months of being accepted in the YouTube monetization program, I was kicked out. Let me tell you, to say the least, it has been a hard pill to swallow, because after much hard work, sacrifices, and effort, I was finally accepted in the YouTube monetization program. The day I got the email that I was accepted, I was on the roof, I was excited, I was just so overjoyed. I was like, oh yes, finally the hard work has paid off. I've achieved this dream of mine, and it's time to rain YouTube money, rain in YouTube money. But unfortunately, my excitement quickly turned into disappointment, and it has been a tough journey, because gaining YouTube monetization is one thing and keeping it is another, and that I fell flat on my face on. So in this video, I'm going to share with you 2 things that caused my YouTube monetization and how to avoid these things so you don't make the same mistake and fall into this trap. So first, I want to let you know that me sharing my story here, I'm just being very transparent and vulnerable, because it has been a very tough journey, and for me to get to the stage where I share this, I had to heal first before I get to this point where I'm now able to share my story and to empower and inspire others to not make the same mistake. So before I get into those mistakes, I want to share the backstory with you so you understand why I made those silly decisions. So first, I got monetization on YouTube here in December 2021. Actually, yeah, December 2021. And then I was on vacation. During that time, I went to Jamaica. And after coming back, the hard work after vacation, so there's a lot to catch up on after vacation and whatnot. But anyway, I started working, and it was just one disappointment, one bad situation after the other kept happening to me. It was just more than me trying to just catch up with work and stuff. It was one point I lost my voice. I couldn't speak. I sound like a frog. Like, how can you have a YouTube channel if you don't have any voice, right? And that kept happening to me like for weeks. I finally got to the stage where I could actually come on here and speak, and I had to, like, whenever I'm talking, I kept drinking a lot of water. There were a lot of stuff that I was doing to get my voice back, but it was tough. And I was actually very tired. So after that, losing my voice, and I got to the stage where I was actually able to film some videos. After filming those videos, for some reason or another, I'm using my phone to film my videos, and I would store my videos on my SD card in my phone, and for some reason or another, those videos just disappear. Like, let me tell you, just I'm sitting here right now filming this video, I will do that, and then when I get to the phone to transfer it to the computer to edit it, there was no video. I don't know what miracle that is, and it happened to me more than one time. So it was just a lot of these things, and when I finally got to the stage where I filmed a video and I found it, when I went to edit it, it was just another dilemma, and it took me weeks to finally edit one video. Some of the times I was trying to do screen sharing during my videos, it was not happening. The internet was just crazy. It was just one thing. Like, let me tell you, it's like the disappointment, the obstacles, the challenges window, the difficulty window just opened up and said, pour down on Naomi. Pour down on Naomi. That was exactly what I was going through. It was tough. I was like, what is going on? I finally got to the stage where I built my YouTube channel to monetization, and now it's time to raise some money. And I'm not able to make any money because none of my videos, I can't produce any content. And it was just all of that. It was crazy. And let me tell you, I cried. I cried, I was upset, I was frustrated, I didn't know what to do, I was tired, I was exhausted because I kept pushing because I wanted it to work so bad and I wasn't about to give up. But it just wasn't working. And I promise this video is motivational, but I have to get through those bad part first for you to understand what really happened and to get the full story and the inspiration and the transparency. So all of this took a toll on me. And during that time, I had some audiobooks on my channel because I was listening to this one audiobook, The 12-Week Here, and I also got the book and I was going through the process to just help me with my organization and setting goals and getting stuff done effectively and being consistent. So I was going through that process and I saw Hope, or where I had this audiobook on my channel, and it was, first of all, it was on my channel, it was getting a lot of views, and then when I got the monetization, I put the monetization on it. I saw it as an opportunity. Little did I know that I was doing the worst thing ever. What I did, so the biggest mistake that cost me my YouTube monetization was making a decision during a time of desperation, because the Bible tells you there is a way that seems it right to a man, but the end thereof is destruction, is pain. And from that decision, it caused me so much pain. I pretty much lost everything. So I had this video on my channel, right? So, and I was getting the views on it and a lot of subscription. It could be how you found my YouTube channel as well. So I started to make some money from this video. And from that, I had a few more videos on the channel that was audiobooks. I didn't make any adjustment to them. I just placed them out there. But here's the thing, because a lot of people were doing this at the time, and then a lot of people starting new YouTube channels, so YouTube become stricter with these things and they're not like giving you no loophole. So YouTube was like, what's going on over here? Something fishy going on. And I guess they started to monitor my channel. And from that, I lost my monetization because they, you know what? It was during that time I came across somebody who spoke about losing her monetization as well. And I watched a couple of videos from her. And the process of her getting back her monetization, she said she wasn't guilty of what YouTube accused her of and all of those stuff. And I just watched her. And you know what? While I was there watching her video, it just came to my mind. And I was like, what if you lost your monetization as well? Because YouTube was getting pretty rampant on, it was just clamping down on people. And it just came to my mind, what if you lose your monetization as well? What if? I was like, no, that would never happen. Little did I know. Little did I know that, honey, you are not exempt. So I just push it aside. And you know what? It was like a week after I got notification. I came on here. I think I got an email as well that says you lost your monetization. Your channel has been demonetized because we presume that you have videos on your channel that is not your original content that has been monetized and you did not make any changes to them. Oh my goodness. I buried my face in the sand. Oh, if you cut me, you wouldn't see any blood. The blood just stopped flowing in my body. I was cold, my tummy ached. You know, when you get those bad news, that feeling you get in your stomach? Oh, Jesus. I felt like I was just gonna collapse on the floor. I cried. I was like, I was blaming everybody, everything but myself. I could not take the responsibility at the moment because I didn't see it. I couldn't. I was just trying to do something. I was just trying because I wasn't able to successfully create any content, or whatever content I was creating, it wasn't consistent. So I was at a place of desperation. I just needed to make some money. I was doing so much hard work and all of this hard work wasn't paying off, and I was just desperate. And like I said, that was my biggest mistake. I got to a place where I was so desperate that I was willing to do that. Not anything, because I'm not going to do anything to make money, but I thought that was okay to do. I got to a place where I was so desperate that I thought something like that was okay to do, to use other people content and I didn't make any adjustment to them and just put them out there and think that I would just monetize from it and get away from it. Little did I know that this would cause me so much pain and heartache in the end. So the next big mistake was that I didn't know what card to play. I didn't have that discernment because I was in this place of desperation. I wasn't able to pick up and discern that, girl, you just need to chill. Everything was going wrong, and all I needed to do was to sit back, take some time away, and go get some sleep because I was so sleep deprived. I was so sleep deprived. Like, let me tell you, I am the kind of person who will just go, go, go. I don't give up easily. I will just go, go, go. And if I had discernment, yes, it's important to hustle and to work hard, but you have to know when to do it. Life, success is a game, and you have to know what card to play. Because if you don't know what card to play and when to play those cards, you will end up losing. And that's what happened to me. I didn't realize that I just needed to take some break, take some rest, and just go sit my butt down, rest my mind, recuperate, and just get relaxed. Because if I had done that, I would have still have my monetization. If I had just sit my butt down, rest, I would have still have my monetization. Because what I did cost me my monetization by using those videos. And if I just go away, take some time off, just don't worry about producing any content, I would have still have my monetization. And then when I come back, I would be able to produce content and instantly be able to monetize them. But no, I have to start all over from scratch. So it is very important to have discernment and to know what card to play. Yes, it's okay to also to put in the hard work and to be a go-getter, but if you're doing this out of wisdom, you're going to fall flat on your face. And that's what happened to me, because the Bible tells us there is a time and a place for everything. There's a time to reap, there's a time to sow, there's a time to sleep, there's a time to die, there's a time to live. There is a time and a place for everything. And sometimes being persistent, being determined, and not giving up it doesn't look like us movement. Not giving up sometime look like taking a break, sitting back, and that's what I needed to do during that time. Persistence, it doesn't always look like you have to like get up and physically do stuff and even use your brain and be thinking and talking. Persistency and determination and courage doesn't always look like that. It can sometimes, now I'm realizing that courage, determination, it can sometimes look like just sitting back, relaxing, and just staying away from some stuff, just putting stuff down and giving yourself the time to just think, to unwind, and to get some sleep. Like I said, I was so sleep deprived. So it has been a very tough journey, and it has been a very tough lesson. But I am at a point now where I've healed from this. I can look back and I can see the mistakes that I've made, and I can heal, and I'm able to heal from them, and I'm able now to share my story with you to help you to not make that same mistake. There are a lot of people right now building YouTube channel, and YouTube can be a very tough place to grow, and it can be tempting to give in to these things, right? Not realizing that it may look good at first, but in the end it will cost you everything. So I just want to inspire you and empower you today to not make any of those decisions and silly stuff that is going to cost you stuff. And never try your best at all costs never to make any decision in desperation, especially those decisions that will cost your life like this. Never, never. If you can really take some time to think about it before you make that decision, think about it. If you're able to think about it before you make that, it doesn't mean because it looks good, it doesn't mean that it's good. And I fell for that trap, but I'm learning from it. I've learned from it, and I want to share this with you to make sure that you learn from it as well. You learn from my mistake and you don't fall in this trap. So if you're building your YouTube channel and you're not getting so if you're building your YouTube channel and you're not getting the traction and the success that you're desiring at this time, and if you don't have the mental or the physical stamina to keep going, it's best to take a break, pause, rest, refresh, relax yourself, go get some sleep, because you will come back stronger when you do that. And this doesn't mean that you have failed. It means that you are using wisdom and you know when to pause and when to go. Because here's the thing, failure is a prerequisite for success. And the fact that things are not working out, you're doing stuff and it's not working the way you desire for it to work, it means that you are on the right track, because this is what success requires of us. And success is a thing that requires for us to be stronger. And it's through the difficulties, it's through the failures, the setbacks, that we will be able to become stronger. So don't be afraid to take breaks and pause. And I was afraid of that because it felt like I was giving up and I was giving in. Do not be afraid of it. Take break when it's necessary. It could be the most powerful thing. One of the biggest takeaways I've had from this difficulty is to develop myself for success, especially my mindset, because once you change your mind, you definitely will change your life. And from this, I have created a challenge where you can get access to it. And the first part of this challenge will empower you to shift your mindset and to develop a success mindset. You can download the challenge from the description below and you will get instant access to it. So first, you will be able to work on your mindset and to shift your mindset from limitation, from fear, from doubt, and to develop this mindset that you are capable of doing anything. Success is inevitable once you are in the right place, once you have the right mindset, once you believe that you can do it, you can definitely achieve it. What I've learned, if you don't have a success mindset, it doesn't matter how much work you put in, how much effort you put in, it doesn't matter how much tips, tricks, and strategies and acts you do. If your mind is not designed for success, it will never happen. So that's the foundation of success, to set your mind at the right. And the next thing is to get very clear on the life that you want, the goals you want to achieve, and to implement action plan that will help you to take those steps on a daily basis. And the third part is to practice gratitude. Gratitude is so powerful, because when you are on this path to success, a lot of times things are not going to go the way you want it to go. You're going to find that you're not where you want to be, but you are not where you were. So in order for you to keep going on those difficult days, those difficult seasons, one of the most powerful things to do, I've learned to do, is to practice gratitude, is to be happy and thankful for what you have and be happy and thankful for what you're expecting to achieve. Gratitude is so powerful. The moment you start to focus on what you have and the peace, the love, the health, and all of those good stuff that you have, it will shift your mindset. It will shift you from focusing on the negative stuff that is not going on and focus on the things that are going well for you. It is so powerful, and it will keep you, it empowers you, it inspires you, and it gives you that extra boost to keep going. That's what I have found out with gratitude. It just instantly change you. It instantly shift your mindset and help you to feel better physically, spiritually, and mentally. No wonder why, because this is a principle in God's word. Give thanks for everything. In all things, give thanks, because this is what God has ordained for you. I'm just paraphrasing, but it's in the Bible. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you found this helpful and inspiring. Go ahead and download the challenge and start taking those action steps right away. And remember never to make any decisions out of desperation. Thank you very much for watching again. I am Naomi. I hope you found this helpful, and make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so as already. Share the video with someone else to empower and inspire someone about this so that others don't make the same mistake. And we are getting back to monetization in fine style. Thank you very much for your support, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care for now. Bye.